Big one crane. Claw is not moving up and down. This is a little different than what I learned in the conversation with Jesse just a little while ago. He said the gantry was now moving front to back. So let's roll up the gate and turn it on. Well, there's definitely something wrong here because we've got 42 errors. Mechanical error number 2. Well, I don't remember what that is right off the top of my head, but we can look it up. Error 2 comes back to prize door open. I'm not exactly sure that is what's going on here. But what we can do is reset the errors and play the game and actually see what's going on. So let's go into self-test and mechanical cycle. Did I not do that correctly? There we go. So it went left to right. It does go up and down. But we have no front to back. So let's climb in here. I kind of think I already know what the problem's going to be. If I can wade my way through this sea of knobby balls. Up in here, we have a gear mounted onto the shaft. There's a motor with a worm drive that drives this. Let's see if I can zoom in a little bit more. The shaft is rotating. The gear is not. So we have sheared a roll pin in this gear that goes through the shaft that pins them both together and allows them to rotate in unison. I'm not sure if a lot of other people with these giant Big One claw games see the same problem, but this is something that's fairly common for us. You know, this gantry's heavy, right? And you're putting all of that force into that little roll pin. So let's rifle through our roll pin assortment here and see if we can find an appropriate roll pin. I'm pretty sure we have one. This one looks good. Don't ask me what size it is, because I don't know. It is 1/8 by 63/64. I'm not sure that matters. You could probably just use a 1/8 by 1 inch roll pin, and it will work just fine. I think what I'm going to do in the very near future, not today because we don't have the parts, someone's marked this for us, so we can line that Sharpie mark up with the hole through our gear. I'm going to start replacing these with spiral pins instead of roll pins. They should be a lot stronger, and I think this would be a perfect application for it. I'm going to need 2 hands to drive this pin out and drive the new one in, so you won't get to see any of that, but yeah, it's not going to be super exciting anyways, but we'll pick it back up in just a sec. Well, she's in there. It took a little bit of fighting, but she's definitely locked in place now. So this is good. Let's see if I can. Shaft is not allowed to free spin. Aha, it was error number 42, not 42 errors. Need more coffee. So let's test this again. Yep, moving front to back now. Done. So we can take this one off of our out of service list now. And that is all we had on the board for that. Forgive my horrible drawing skills. This is kind of a cross section of a roll pin. What we have been using in there, this is a spiral pin. the metal spirals around itself a couple of times, and it's going to form some extra layers and some extra strength in there, and it should be able to handle some of the torque and the twisting that's applied to it a whole lot better than a standard roll pin. So I'm going to order some 1/8 by 1 inch spiral pins instead of roll pins. And the next time this breaks, which isn't going to be too far down the road, we're going to have some better equipment waiting for us. Or what we might consider is, once we order this and it comes in, we'll just preemptively install this type of pin and be done with it. Because we're, in our busy holiday season. We don't have a lot of time to chase ghosts around, little knick-knacky things. So let's roll our gate down and call this one done. It's been about a week, but we have some new pins. Can you see? No, you can't. How that's kind of spiraled, like it's spring steel, right? Multiple layers of strength here compared to a roll pin, standard roll pin. So we're going to put this in our worm gear instead of that one.